Hey guys, it's Archaeobird here, and I feel like crap. I don't know if how many of you know, but I'm a graduate student of anthropology. This is the year that I've been working on my thesis, and I don't know if you know this, but it is a fact that all grad students are just perpetually tired or something crazy. I had fully intended on going and sleeping immediately after class today. But like I just dropped a video today and then I got really excited and now I can't sleep even though I feel like really bad. So I thought there's this game. It's called C14 dating and Carbon 14 dating. It's a dating game. I was thinking that there's a lot of gamers on YouTube that have played drunk. And I was like, well, that's boring. I don't want to be just another drunk gamer. That doesn't teach the public about archaeology. You know what it does, though? Is showing the sleep-deprived student do stuff. Yeah, let's start this game up. Oh, I should put on headphones. Ooh, yeah! This opening sequence has some great music. Ooh, there's a little trowel in the corner. Sweet. Let's press start. Time of our lives. Do I want to turn off mini games? No. Why would you? That's like saying, do you want to play half of this game? The answer is no. How would I click now? Okay, you can use an alternative font and dialogue look if you do not like the current one. Oh my god. Do they have Comic Sans? This... that's not Comic Sans, it's Arial. Or some other sans serif. Let's go with it. This one's at least kind of punchy. I'm surprised they're not using papyrus. That's what I would have used. It's like the quintessential archaeological font of papyrus. Alright, let's start this game. Before I fall over dead. Oh, is this it? I don't know, girl. What is it? I glanced at the map, which highlighted road names. Alright, got some road names, along with a star next to my destination. Where's your phone? Oh wait, she's in a foreign country. I don't know. Yeah, maybe her phone doesn't work. Is this just going without me clicking it? That's so rude. 5,000 miles from California. California, rest in peace. Oh, I spotted an open chain gate with a billboard in front of the drive. Oh man, that's the place. Let's go to the place. All right, God, this is a movie. It's not really a game. I'm not doing anything. Middle-aged man, she saw in a cheerful wave, ran up to her. Hey, girl. Hey, Shutty. With one hand on my bag handle. I picked you up at the train station. What? Okay, you mentioned that I guess she's adventurous, whatever. The cave wasn't far. Some sights. I'm glad you made it safely. Was it difficult taking the train? I groaned inwardly. Mi español. I'm 43% fluent according to Duolingo in Spanish. It's a great app. I highly recommend. I got an email. Oh, participate. God, I have like no choice in the progression of this story. I don't like it. Why are you doing this? Oh! I failed to hide my is it not auto-playing now? Heh. I made it work! Oh, I win! We even worked out trips to do Arrow Weekend during our stay. I mustered up a weak smile. Alright, I don't fully understand what is happening in this story. What? Alright, full screen. Oh! There we go. That's much better. Look at that. Is it still recording though? The time of our lives, just you and I. Alright, I was talking to this lady. We even worked out. Am I still recording? Great. We're in business. We even worked out trips to Arrow Weekend during our stay. I mustered up a weak smile. It's understandable, can't be helped if it's family. Sherry, Jester, just point, change subject. Before I forget, let me introduce you to Professor Augustine Dupont, Chief Archaeologist of Callan Cave. This is a guy. I eagerly extended my arm. Everything I heard about Mr. DuPont was from Sherry, and she mentioned that he was a revered Belgian archaeologist. Alright, he's revered, sure, whatever. It's an honor to meet you. I'm Melissa Flores, Jr. Alright, cool, that's about... I think I went on my first field school as... just before my senior year, so seems about right. I went to Sicily, though. Much hotter. I look forward to seeing Sherry's students every summer. It's a pleasure. Pleasure to meet you. Maybe I should be using, like, their voices, what I think their voices are. That'd be... Mr. Dupont spoke with a heavy French accent, but I had no trouble comprehending him. Have you gone over everything with Charlie? When the students from Liège arrive tonight, they'll get their first lecture before dinner. That's horrible. I don't think anyone sounds like that in France. Yes, I'll still attend the lecture, though. That's good. You should attend lectures. Oh. Bingo. Bango. Bango. No. My dog was offended at something, and who am I to tell him that to not be offended? Alright. If I was going to be submerged in the language, I might as well start by hanging out with the local students. Right, submerged in language. Oh my god, this is going so slowly, I'm sorry. Mr. Dupont, I have my suitcase. Oh wait, I can't click that button, otherwise it just automatically goes. It must have been a tiring trip. Oh, it must have been a tiring trip. Come, we will... That's bad. Come, we will show you around the back. Student young... Ooh, tents. We reached the clearing, and I spotted the same tents. I mean, some sites I guess you have to camp around. The field school that I went to actually had a dedicated dig house. We got it for, like, I think just that portion of the year. We had to clean it out every time every time that particular field school used that dig house. Feel free to pick one. These are for the... Feel free to pick one. What's Sherry's accent, do you think? She seems worldly. Feel free to pick one. These are for the students who don't own their own tents or air mattresses, or couldn't bring them. I mean, I don't think it's like $30. Oh, I can see how that might be cost prohibitive. I've been real broke, so $30 can be a lot of money. Chief Archaeologist gave a nod, then excused himself. He probably had other matters to attend to before the other students arrived. He's a busy man. I studied the tents next to the building and thought about my phone, which is still an airplane. How's the Wi-Fi? Ah, typical millennial. If you... I worry about Wi-Fi too. I think all researchers need a Wi-Fi. If you stay in that tent, you might get Wi-Fi. It doesn't extend much here in the back. Oh, you're just gonna have to use your data, girl. If you've brought a laptop, you can leave it in the laboratory. It's been done before. Everything gets locked up at night. Fair enough. At least I can keep in touch with my parents. My mommy and my daddy. Once you've finished, come back to the front and we'll give you a tour of the sewer, but don't strain your brain. Take the train. You'll be singing in the rain and you don't stop. Do the punk rock. My dog is whiny. Inger, is that what you're gonna do in the background of the video this whole time? Just sit there and whine? Like, alright. I mean, I guess if that's what you want to do. Will we get to see the cave today? It's already locked. How do you lock a cave? Maybe it's a really small entrance and they just put like boards and stuff. I don't know. I thanked her and started unpacking. There was already a mattress, pillow, and sleeping bag in place. It's moments done. It's in my tent. Grabbing a small storage bag, I zipped my tent and hurried over to the front of the building. Oh, there's a building? Oh, there's a building. Anyway, this is the main entrance. This will take you to the... She opened the door. Ooh, a museum. It belongs in a museum. Everything belongs in a museum. She opened the door, and my eyes widened when I saw a display after display. I mean, this is a pretty legit museum. I like these display cases. We're pretty. I don't know about all that overhead lighting. That could, especially in this, what appears to be archival material in the middle. So it was a museum. Did you think it wasn't a museum? Oh, I skipped over some stuff. Sherry and I ascended the stairs by the entrance. Oh, the education room. Oh, no, it's this room. It's more of a multi-purpose room. Oh, the multi-purpose room. Excuse me. It can be used for lectures, and it's where findings are cleaned if the weather isn't... I cradled the storage bag, wondering how to bring up the question. Something important there. The extra insulin. Oh, bingo. No. The dog wants out. The dog wants out. My roommate came home and he's gotta say hi to his friend. Hang on. Yeah. My dog has friends. Oh, he's so cute. Dog. Love that dog. Alright. Extra insulin I won't be using yet. It needs to avoid extreme temperatures. Is there somewhere safe I can still eat? Of course! Thank you for reminding me. I'm just gonna abuse X. Feel free to use the indoor kitchen since it's restricted to staff members. Augustine has granted you access since he knows you're diabetic. She led me to the back, giving me a chance to store the insulin bottles in the fridge. And to conclude the tour, this is the lab. This is where most of the research takes place, but apparently none of the washing, none of it. You know, who am I to judge how they dedicate their spaces? I'm not in this dating game. How many students will be here? It varies. There can be as many as 4. The field school is about to start. I would hope that you know how many people are about to be in this field school. Students from Liège are required to devote at least 4 weeks working at an archaeogaming, regardless of their major. Required? What is this school again? I missed some stuff. Therefore, we may get a lot of music and art students too. Why? Why would you make music and art students take? I mean, I guess it makes them more worldly. Alright, again, I'm not in this game. Who am I to question what they dedicate their students? The other students should be arriving soon. How's the jet lag? Jet lag going from the States to Europe is terrible. Oh my god. I have fallen asleep at dinners before. Oh my god, when I'm jet lagged, I get like angry. I'm intolerable. Oh, not bad so far. Oh, aren't you? Someone can sleep on the plane. Must be nice. I'm going to be up all night, aren't I? What? No, you should be exhausted. What? Worst case scenario, I'll give you an extra day to prepare yourself. To get over jet lag, I take like 3 days. You have reviewed the material I've given you, right? Yeah, I totally looked at it. Is there anything else you'd like to go over? It's been a month since my last lecture. Ooh, let's do this. I noticed in all of your lectures you use Neanderthal. I've always heard it as Neanderthal. Is it a preference? A preference, and there's no H sound when it's pronounced in French and German. It's something that I picked up when I started working in Europe. So, fun fact, over the summer I actually got to visit I'm German, like part German. I've gotten to visit the Valley of Neander, where they discovered the first, I think, not necessarily the first Neanderthals, but like the first, maybe the first Neanderthals. Whatever, there was a Neanderthal museum. It was amazing. I loved it there. And it's in Germany. It's like near Dusseldorf. If you can go to the Neanderthal Museum. Alright, blah blah blah. However, both are accepted spellings. It's a really good museum. Really. I loved it. Okay. Both are accepted spellings in academic journal and referred to as Neanderthal. Right. Neanderthal it is. As it should be. You can dig it. Go for field skills. Oh, let's go over the field skill grading system. I'd like to go. Did you bring a journal? Yeah. Did you You gotta write field notes, girl. You can't skip that. Essentially, I'll be grading you on your performances both in the cave and. What? I'd like you to record your findings and experiences in the journal. That's not very specific. I wouldn't be able to turn in a successful journal based on those instructions. If you're sick, you're allowed to miss some days. I won't deduct marks for that. However, there's no excuse for playing truant. It's kind of hard to be truant or absent at all at a field school because you're with the same group for like a month. And what are you gonna do? How are you gonna play hooky in a foreign country? Away from the only people that you know. But then I'm a pretty dedicated student. I wouldn't. Whatever. Anyway, don't forget to take breaks off. It's been a while since I was an undergrad. Oh, those days. So long. Alright. Don't forget to take breaks often while you excavate in the cave. There's a risk of getting hypoxia due to less oxygen. Is that true? Are there any cavers that can comment in the comments below? Can you get hypoxia if you hang out too long in a cave? I didn't know that. That's amazing. How deep is this cave? I should learn how to spelunk. I could be like the people that dug in the Rising Star cave system. That was some hardcore archaeology. Well, paleoanthropology in a caving system that required some serious business spelunking. If you guys are curious at all about that, you should totally look up Homo naledi. Naledi. And the more that you find out about like this specimen and how they found it and where they found it and what they had to do to get it, it just gets more incredible. So anyway, I'm not just marking. I volunteer. What? Not just marking your academics, I'll also be seeing how often you volunteer. When I was in field school, there was no, what volunteering are you doing? Like, what free time will you have? Aren't you just going to be, whatever. Volunteer, outdoor kitchen. I mean, we were required to clean our field school. Everybody had to put it in at the time. Alright, I gotta know. Inquire about Kayla Cave. Neanderthal. Ooh, Neanderthal. 125,000 years ago. Correct. The site has established 2 Neanderthal occupations from different times. Mainly a male. Alright, I don't know that much about European prehistory, so as far as I'm concerned, all this seems right. Sure, whatever. What? I'm sorry, I don't mean to seem like really an expert, but I feel that as a grad student of archaeology, you get so focused into your thesis topic and your little region that your thesis topic is focused on. And mine's in the Midwest of the United States. So all that stuff they told me in like archaeology 101, it's out of the brain. So I can't wait. When I am graduated and after I get my master's degree, I promise I will re-up on my European prehistory. I promise. Like literally anything else other than my thesis topic. But that will be then. This is now. And as far as I'm concerned, sure, whatever. Can't wait to discover a tooth or something. That'd be kind of cool. If you do, it'll likely belong to a cave bear. Ah, cave bear. 99% of all fauna, animal. Alright, cool. They're using like the lingo, man. They got like faunal. I think I'm good for now. Great. Not all the students are given instructions. When do I get to date somebody? Oh, Mr. Muscles Anchor here. What's up, Muscles Anchor? There are about 30 faces, and I wondered, this is 3 faces. Are these 3 people representing 30 people? Each person is 10 people. They fell silent. Yeah, although I picked up key words such as archaeology, and sediment. Much of it was lost on me. He repeated Calcai a lot too. However, his gestures were vibrant, and I sensed the passion behind his voice. It got me looking forward to excavating tomorrow. So pumped to do all this archaeology. Alright, cool. Let's do this. Yeah, you and your brown sweater, you're so inspiring. So inspiring. Week 1. Oh my god, I am sitting on my foot, and that is a poor decision on my behalf. On my part, on my... What is this? Culture, rationale, empathy, diligence, stress. Let's up the stress. I have a lot of stress. Wait. I don't understand. Study. Okay, you have no time for gaming. You have to study. Study. You're gonna study. In the evenings, you're probably gonna socialize at the tent. And, inquire. Wait, what? You're gonna inquire some more. You're gonna study. Maybe browse the internet. I don't, what is any of this? Do I have to fill this whole thing out? I don't want to do this! Inquire? Oh wait, no, I don't want you to do that. Game. Don't forget if you brought it with you. What is this? Explore town. Oh, you should explore the town. No, take the whole weekend to explore the town. Dance. There you go. No, yeah, inquire. Inquire. This seems more like a regular schedule to have. You're just inquiring and studying, inquiring and studying. And then if you're lucky, before bed, you have some fun. Friday here is going to be her death day. That's just how it's going to be. Oh, look aboard. Like Sherry said, there was another election tomorrow morning. Sweet. Augustin is demonstrating how to use a trowel while in a classroom. And how are you gonna know how to do that unless you're digging in the dirt? It was all in French. Well, she's gonna have to keep up somehow. Students were divided, with one half being included to head for the cave, while the other group would stay behind for lab work. That sounds about right. The walk to the cave was roughly 10 minutes, passing through a narrow path and sloped woods. The trickier sections had cement stairs installed, along with handles to prevent slipping. When we reached an ordinary-looking shed, Augustin pulled out his keys. I realized this was the cave entrance. It's underneath the shed. Oh, that's kind of awesome. Or at least the artificial part of it. It's one way of doing it. Once you're inside, please spread out so I can explain how to wet scream. I've never actually wet screamed before. Oh, look at that. He repeated the instructions in French as we filed through one by one. There was a raised counter in the middle with plastic containers. This is actually... You know, I had thought that this dating simulator game was going to get, like, straight. It was going to feel like nonsense, and then, like, weird, hot dudes waving Clovis points around. This is far more archaeological and involved than I previously anticipated. So this is where wet screening takes place. Oh man, look at those tubs. Look at that hose setup. Some sophisticated stuff. 2 people at a time. Demonstrated by lowering an empty metal sieve into a plastic container. Grabbing a hose, he mimed washing the screen and rooting through pretend dirt. Is that rooting? Rooting. Is that the word that one would use? I don't know. As much as I tried to pay attention, the language barrier tested my focus, and my eyes started to wander. No, you're a student. You're gonna go to grad school and get a PhD. I came here to learn. French or not, I'm gonna show I'm so surreal. It's mentioning photographs. Someone coming to take pictures. I don't know, probably. Everyone started to line up after Augustin. I mean, if you're digging up Neanderthals and a Neanderthal settlement, I imagine that, you know, some news crews might be interested, or at least a journalist, maybe. I mean, I'd be excited. Which range from not to privilege one kind of archaeology over another. In my opinion, all archaeology deserves news crews. What was I saying? Alright, I was reading this text. Augustine gestured to each item, which ranged from stacks of buckets to plastic. You gotta watch those stacks of buckets, because if you stack all the buckets, they might stick together. Then you have to play. Then you have to wrestle buckets. To plastic containers full of trowels and brushes. I brought my own trowel. I followed and carried everything in my own bucket, including a sheet of paper encased in a plastic bag. Oh man, this is some high tech. Ooh. Oh my god. There's a gangway in this cave. It's lit. Literally lit. It's got like lights. So in the back. Not like lit like it's on fire, but it's like lit as in like actually lit with light bulbs. The real entrance to the cave opened, leading to a narrow industrial catwalk suspended over the abyss. Whoa, there's an abyss. Sweet, this game's got abysses. It's the best game already. 10 out of 10. Best game. Once I... Oh no, I clicked the auto... you know what, Augustine. Carefully... I can't keep up. The cave opened up farther, in with numerous stalactites and stalagmites everywhere. Can you tell between stalactites and stalagmites? Because I can. I forgot the difference already. Anyway, who cares? The catwalk railing disappeared where the ladder is connected, or when it branched off in other segments. This is an elaborate dig. Sherry, where will I dig? That's good. That's a good question. Sherry leaned over the railing and pointed to one of the deeper pots. You'll be digging here. It is a 125,000-year-old lair. The best kind of lair. The very same one where they discovered the Neanderthal mandible. Oh my god, they found a mandible. Wait. Did they not just say earlier that she is far more likely to find a cave bear skeleton, and yet she's going to be digging in the lair where they found a Neanderthal mandible? She might actually get her wish and find a Neanderthal, like, molar, or incisor, or bicuspid, or what? What's the last kind of tooth? It's a canine. Now you know. Oh man, dropping that knowledge. Why I'll be digging in such an important place for me? Oh my god. Why would you trust me with that? I don't know. Despite my nerves, I felt giddy inside. Sherry climbed down the ladder, and I trailed behind her. Or above her. At the bottom of the ladder was another catwalk. On the catwalk. Yeah, do my little turn on the catwalk. That's what I would do. This just fashion show. Position exactly in the middle. This is very specific. Now that my eyes adjusted to the dim light, I noticed they should wear little headlamps if it's so dim in there. Notes nailed into the soil. Okay, Sherry brought me... There is no dating in this game. You'll be digging on the right side. Yeah. Dude.